Alright, so we briefly touched about it in the intro video, but from the start, I started using direct mail at the age of 21 years old because I couldn't find deals on the MLS. I was trying to run numbers on every property on there and I couldn't make it work. And so the first deal I ever bought was actually on the MLS and it went off the MLS. And I saw that it went back on the market. And so what I did was I actually looked up who the owner was and I wrote a letter to that owner. From the start, I've been doing direct mail since 21 years old. I was having a really difficult time trying to find deals on the MLS, and so I started to send direct mail letters, and I started getting a ton of leads coming in because I was actually one of the first people in my market to actually do this. And it showed because everybody I sent a letter to, I was getting calls back like, hey, yeah, I'm interested in selling, but I've never thought about this, never received a letter before, right? And so I had an advantage. Now it's a little bit oversaturated, so you have to be really good, which is why I created this course in the first place. However, so let's go back to that first property I ever bought off market using direct mail. This property actually was on the MLS and it went off MLS, and it didn't sell. And so this is a strategy I really want to harp to you guys because to start this course off, this is one of the most powerful tools you can use. When you see a multifamily property posted on the MLS and it interests you, what you can do is you can go onto Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Florida, Georgia, whatever it is, you can go to the SEC website and look up the LLC of the LLC that owns that building and look up the owner of that name, and you can send a letter directly to the owner of that. And so what I did was this two-family popped up, it went off market, I looked up the property online, I found out who the owner was, and it was an LLC. I then went on Google and I typed in Massachusetts LLC SEC lookup, right? And I typed in that LLC on the SEC website and it spit me out that LLC. I clicked on the LLC, it gave me the owner's name and the owner's address. I sent a letter to that owner at that address. I ended up buying this property for $125,000, sold it 2 years later for about $100,000 profit. And so just a simple tactic like that really works. And I'm gonna give you the next property I bought off market with the direct mail was a 3-unit. And what I did for that one is this guy had posted a portfolio of 25 units on the MLS. And so it was super interesting to me, but I couldn't wrap my head around how I was gonna buy 25 units at that time, right? I was 22 years old, I didn't know what I was doing. And so what I did back then was I sent a letter to that owner doing the same thing, looking up his LLC online, sent a letter to him, and he said, yeah, well, that's a package, but I actually own a 3-family I'm looking to sell if you're interested in that one. Next thing you know, ended up buying that one and ended up house hacking in that 3-family. And so we sold that 6 months later and walked away with almost a $90,000 check. And so really powerful technique. So that's where I started. That's how I originated this whole direct mail marketing scheme and this business that I've turned into a fairly large business now. We've got over 200 units in multifamily buy and hold. We wholesale 5 to 10 properties a year. We flip 10 to 15 properties a year, and none of that is single family. Now I do some single family, but all that right there that I just told you is all multifamily property. Now all of this is translatable to single family, but there are some differences, and we will touch on that a little bit in this course. But for the most part, the principles stay the same. And so what's moving forward is I'm really doubling down on direct mail. Now, the time of this course is 2022, and of course, we just had the last 3-4 years have been exploding real estate values. And so we're actually seeing them flattening out and coming down a little bit, which is a great opportunity for people like you, like me, other investors to come in, send direct mail marketing, scoop up deals that are well below market value because interest rates are rising, values are dropping. It's a really opportunistic time, not to mention a lot of people are going to be falling off the bandwagon right now. They're going to see real estate come down, they're going to be like, no, I don't want real estate, I'm going to stop sending direct mail. No, I don't want real estate, all your competition is going to go away. So it becomes more fun and you can actually put deals together and be creative now.